Hello everybody, and welcome to the video. So I recently watched Mappy's video where he used the inner tube and the jousting lance to kill the dungeon guardian in one shot, and I thought this was a really cool concept. But what I really started to think about after watching the video is what would be the maximum possible speed achievable using the inner tube. So today, I wanted to try and answer that very question. Now, the most obvious way to increase your speed with the inner tube is just simply by increasing the travel distance. So that was the first thing that I tried. I did this by building a water tunnel from the bottom of the world all the way to the top, and this worked pretty well. But I still wasn't satisfied with this speed that I achieved. So the next thing that I tried was a diagonal tunnel, but unfortunately this doesn't work with the inner tube, so I had to scratch that idea. I next realized that by entering the water with an initial speed, I could get a head start. So I set up a portal gun to shoot myself into the water with some initial velocity, but now I had run into another problem. When I hit the water, I lose a lot of my speed because of the way water mechanics work in the game. But I had an idea for this. By equipping the celestial shell, I would become a merman and move freely through the water. So what I figured is that I could have both the inner tube and the shell equipped, so that I would enter the water freely to maintain my initial momentum. However, I quickly ran into a problem with this as well. It turns out that the shell negates the effect of the inner tube, so obviously this wasn't going to work. Now to solve this problem, I opted to switch between the shell and the inner tube right after I entered the water so that I could get the best of both worlds. And this, guys, is where I discovered something great. If you let the inner tube build up initial momentum in the water, and then switch to the celestial shell, for a moment you will have the momentum gained from the inner tube and the ability to move freely through water. What this means is that you can use the two items to slingshot yourself upwards. So with all this in mind, I present to you a Terraria character breaking the sound barrier. Now, you may not have caught that, so here's the last frame before I reach the top of the world. I'm honestly quite happy with this result. I never thought that it would be possible to go this fast in Terraria. And to be honest, this method could probably be optimized to result in an even higher speed. But with that, guys, we have reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing to stay up to date with experiments such as this in the future. And also, you should totally join my Discord. It's the best place to talk to me and others in the community. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.